हेलो
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वेलकम बैक टू दास्तान गिकी
मैं हूँ मास्टर साहब।
मैं हूँ डॉक्टर साहब सो हाउस इट गोइंग फॉर यू मास्टर साहब
गुड गुड ऑल गुड।
हाउ वाज द वीक एनीथिंग एक्साइटिंग डिड यू हैव एनी फाइट्स और डिड यू रिजॉल्व एनी फाइट्स
हाँ, बच्चे तो आपस में लड़ते रहते हैं। आई हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ देम। आई टॉट देम व्हाट पीपल वर टॉट इन कुनलुन
या
and the way of the iron fist. That's what I've been watching.
well I have a slight flu so please mind my sniffing in the back there's no drugs involved or anything
Have you tried meditating?
I will try it after this show
Have you tried low doses of Catracel White?
I will try that also after the show. It's called cocaine over here in the real world, but no, I don't think. Stay away from drugs, man. They can ruin your lives.
At the very least, they'll give you a cold.
At the very least. So this week we're gonna go over news. What's going
What's happening in the world of geekiness, my friend? Tell
Yeah.
me.
And if we have enough time, we can discuss politics.
Well,
and
I guess the new thing that's happened
We'll
is
see.
that the Justice League trailer has come out.
The Justice League trailer has come out. What did you think of it? What is your feedback?
Um, well, I mean, it's a trailer like any other trailer. I guess two things I like about it. Number one, unlike the Batman versus Superman trailer, which pretty much gave away the entire plot, they literally left nothing. This one, it just tells you that, these heroes unite. Okay, they gave us a little glimpse of parademons, which is fine. That much to be expected anyways.
Yes, parademons looked amazing. I
Yeah.
don't think they looked bad at all.
No, not at all. But I hope they stick to this, the way they've done this trailer, and not give us too much of the plot. Well, that's my biggest problem I've been having recently of the superhero trailers. They just
Yeah.
tell you everything.
Yeah, I think everybody out there will agree with you on that. But the one thing that got me excited before this trailer was revealed, like 2 days ago, they kept on releasing like 10 seconds of teaser for the trailer, which was focusing on all the Justice League characters.
Yeah, I saw one of them.
And the Aquaman one I saw it did literally blow me away because I'm surprised they've done it because Aquaman was always the butt of every joke in DC comics and cartoons and everything, but they are gonna make him cool again.
Well, honestly speaking, I from a personal preference point of view, I actually prefer the less darker, without the beard, bright orange shirt version of Aquaman.
Yeah,
But that's me.
yeah, but then we have to realize
But yes, that one would not have worked with
yeah.
the.
Imagine the shitstorm Batman vs Superman faced. Multiply that by 100. Yeah, so Justice League looks good. Let's see. We're gonna wait for the movie to come out and
Then pass a judgment.
then
Right.
pass a judgment.
Right.
But excitement level is slightly back. It was not there. It was like, oh, acha, aa raha hai, chalo, theek hai. It all depends on the success of Wonder Woman. Blah 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 blah.
Let's find out. Honestly, for me, as far as the trailers go, I'm kind of more excited about Wonder Woman than I am about Justice League.
Yeah. Chalo, yeah.
Kind of feels it'll be a better movie, but let's see. I'm gonna be in the minority since I actually did like Suicide Squad quite a bit.
Yeah.
Having said that, I hated Batman vs Superman. Having said that, I'm not a big Batman Nolan fan either. So let's see. Everybody's got their own tastes.
Yeah. We will find out. Well, in other news, there's going to be like back what do you call, behind the scene news as well. Like there was rumors that in Avengers Infinity Wars, Captain America will die and Bucky will take over the role of Captain America in the Marvel Universe. But apparently the star Chris Evans says no. There will be
Well, maybe Bucky will take over Captain America's role, and Chris Evans will still be appearing in the Marvel Universe. That is also a possibility.
maybe he will appear as Nick Fury, something like Nick Fury, yeah,
Well,
behind the scene.
I'll tell you what they should do with all of these
Yeah.
cinematic universes, right? I mean, for me, maybe for you as well, since we've grown up reading comics and stuff. Yes, fine, it's a lot of fun. It's really exciting. But what gets me more exciting is when they just do stuff that's not in the comics. And I know a lot of the other people are like, oh, I don't like this. They changed it. It's not. That's not how it is in the comics. So who cares if that's not how it is in the comics, man?
Sure.
Look how good Walking Dead does, man. Walking Dead. I enjoy Walking Dead because they keep doing the complete opposite of what they do.
It keeps surprising you, and they should change it now and again.
Right.
But in case of like, I have a different opinion on Iron Fist, like the show which is going on right now. It's facing a lot of backlash.
Keep it spoiler free, huh? I haven't finished it.
Yeah. Most of the people, everyone in Hollywood at least, is really opposed to the fact that there's a white man playing Iron Fist. And they could have changed it to an Asian American. It could have opened up to new possibilities, and storytelling would be different. But I think it's fine. Even like on a big screen, you see like a blonde, white-skinned character who's been there since the 70s, being Iron Fist. It's fine.
I agree. Actually, I look at it from this way as well. Just imagine, just imagine if they changed Luke Cage into a white person. People would come up in arms, man. Imagine if
like they did in the Fantastic Four movie.
Right. Here's the thing. Everybody's okay changing a white man into another ethnicity. But the minute you think of the same thing in terms of another ethnicity being played by a white person, right? So now here's the thing. Why? Danny Rand, the Iron Fist, is a white guy.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
That is the whole point. but critics nowadays are quite up to their feet with Donald Trump and everything. So everything is now an issue of contention.
That's true.
But as far as I've seen Iron Fist, they explain it in the plot, and it makes super sense why he's white and why he's the Iron Fist.
Yeah, because he's white in the comic, man. The plane crashes, that he gets raised up by monks and stuff. True. And by the way, there is a whole tradition of superheroes who are what they are, their abilities are what they are, because they somehow made their way into Tibet or the Himalayas and got trained by monks.
Yep.
But what's interesting with Iron Fist is that they really, really focused on the fact, which wasn't focused too much in the comics, that he is, when all is said and done, he is a Buddhist.
He's a born again, not a born again, but a converted Buddhist. Yeah.
And there's also a tradition of that. One of the most earliest superheroes with those kind of roots was a superhero character known as the Green Lama. White guy,
Green Lama with
raised in an ancient mystical Tibetan monastery, comes back, has super abilities and powers, and is a Buddhist.
Yeah, I mean, that's what makes it interesting. I don't think it's going to be interesting if you see an Asian guy knowing karate, fighting, with thugs on the street. Well, yeah, of course, that's what's expected of Asian guys in action movies.
If they made a movie on Shang-Chi,
then obviously, I mean, the name.
Then he needs to be
Asian.
But if his name is Danny Rand, let's just let him be a white guy.
Just some things don't need to change, man.
I guess a lot of people had a problem with the fact that he's a white guy, he's ginger-haired, and he's a rich guy.
A lot of people have an issue because reading comic books and watching comic book movies is cool, and these guys don't have zero idea what the characters are about and what the history of that character is.
So, honestly speaking, I'm glad Danny Rand is Danny Rand. But if it's a good writer, they change it as long as the writer's good, man. A lot of issues aren't really issues, man. People just make things into issues.
Yeah. So, moving on. Power Rangers exceeding expectations and making lots of money. Have you seen it yet?
No.
Or do you plan on seeing it?
Is it on the theaters here?
I don't know. Do you plan on seeing it?
Yeah, when it comes, I'll watch it. I'll be honest.
Will you go to the theater to watch it, or will you watch it at home?
It depends, man. If I get time, I got nothing else to do, I'll go watch it. This is my take on the Power Rangers. As I was never a big fan of the show, anyways. I know it was a phenomena. I understand that. When I saw the initial trailer, the impression that the trailer gave us is it's gonna be a different take on the Power Rangers. It's gonna be not necessarily darker, but the themes might be a little different. And then there was this a couple of months before the official trailer of the movie came. There was this fan-made movie.
Oh man,
right,
that was
which,
awesome.
So those expectations are also there. So after the first trailer, which was all like a teaser trailer, and okay, these young guys and they're gonna be drafted in this war, which is a war between interdimensional aliens and these costumes, and there's gonna be a different take on their personality. It's gonna be a different take on the Power Ranger technology. But when the second trailer came out, it's pretty much exactly how the Power Rangers were, just better special effects, and that's not appealing to me right now. If you're gonna do a reboot, then go all the way, do a reboot, change things. Give us a different interpretation of it.
I know. After seeing the fan movie, I was expecting nothing less from a big budget Hollywood movie to achieve what that fan did with
Right.
minimum budget. But the trailer did not.
Of course, the
appear
fan
that
is
way.
is a recognized filmmaker, by the way.
Really? Who?
Yeah, I forget his name, but nonetheless, the point is, I mean, now I'm not necessarily saying the new Power Rangers should just be edgy and dark
Yeah.
for the sake of being edgy and dark. Don't be edgy and dark, but give us a different interpretation of what this is all about. Well, like I always said, that's just my impression from the trailer. But let's see. I watched the movie.
The movie could be different.
We have had this happen to us before. That the trailer seems really amazing, the movie turns out shit, or the trailer seems really shit and the movie turns out good. So that happens.
Yeah. True. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales.
I'm not too excited about that one.
It's,
Excited too much about that one either.
It's the fourth in the series, right?
Fifth?
Yeah, I think
maybe?
Fourth.
Fourth, all right.
One,
No,
two,
it's the
three.
fifth.
Fifth.
It's the fifth, right. The fourth
So-
one was the mermaid one.
The mermaid one, and this is also, I think, the first of a trilogy.
Well, wasn't fifth the first of a trilogy? No, the standalone. Who knows, man?
So no excitement.
No, not really.
I see your spirits have gone down after I mentioned Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, how many times are we gonna watch the same old? I mean, did the trailer give us a different kind of villain? No, it's just another
Same
supernatural
with squid face
entity who's after
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow.
So if this ruined your day, man, the next news will blow your mind away.
What's the next
You'll
news?
probably commit suicide.
All right.
They're rebooting the Matrix.
All right. Let's see what it does. Doesn't excite. Doesn't excite
That's
me.
exactly what I'm saying. Why in Dick's name would you want to reboot Matrix? First of all, making Matrix into a franchise was a terrible idea. The first movie was amazing. The next two were shitty. And now you're gonna redo another trilogy of Matrixism.
Are you sure it's gonna be a reboot and not like a continuation
No,
or a spin-off?
they said it's gonna be like either a reboot or a redo or something like that.
No, that doesn't excite me.
Yeah.
Is there any news that's exciting?
Upcoming Predator movie.
Oh, no,
Apparently, there's gonna be different. Like in every other Predator movie, we've
Yeah.
only seen like one Predator. Even in the Predators movie, which promised us like the whole different class system of Predators, we only saw two,
the three.
three.
Yeah,
But one died like really quickly.
But that one was a prisoner. He wasn't. Honestly, I tell you why I'm not excited about the new Predator reboot. The reason I'm not excited about the new Predator reboot is the same reason I'm not excited about Aliens Covenant.
Oh, you're not excited about Aliens?
No,
Why not?
because I liked Prometheus and I liked Predators.
Mm-hmm.
And since those two movies didn't really work for everybody else, then that's the next two will not be on those same lines.
Well, apparently they have promised that Covenant is the continuation of the last Aliens movie.
Yeah, but the trailer
Prometheus.
it feels more like it's gonna be more like let's just do a whole bunch of nostalgic stuff and go back to its roots, which is Aliens. I like the direction Prometheus going. It was something different, something new. I liked Predators,
Mm-hmm.
and but yeah, I don't know.
Well, speaking of reboots, they have showed a trailer to it to
There's
a
a
bunch
trailer?
of fans. But we don't have access to it. They showed it to a bunch of fans, and apparently it blew away everybody's mind.
That I'm kind of excited about. I'd be more
I'm
excited if I
excited.
get to see the trailer.
But is it a movie or is it like a? It's not a TV show, right? It's a movie.
The
Two-parter.
original it?
No, the one that's coming out.
I have no idea what it is.
No
I'm
idea.
hearing it for the first time from you.
What? Marvel has announced a Venom movie to be released in 2018.
I'm not excited about that.
It could be awesome. It could be a huge failure. You never know.
I don't know, after the last Spider-Man.
Yeah, but interesting to see that the new Spider-Man movie is being made by Marvel. But
Oh, but wait a minute. Yeah, but so
Yeah,
will
so-
this Venom movie be in the Marvel Cinematic
now
Universe?
that's something we need to be excited about because if it's being made by Sony, then they're gonna have to introduce it in the Spider-Man movie. If he's introduced in the Spider-Man movie and still Sony makes it, it's safe to assume that it's gonna be part of the MCU.
I'll tell you what I'd like to see from Sony, right?
Yeah.
And this is, here's the thing. Sometimes when a movie is bad,
Hmm.
it's bad because of, bad decisions and whatnot,
Mhm.
right? That doesn't mean that it couldn't have been good. You know what I'd like to see?
What?
It's not going to happen because if a movie goes bad, then it goes bad. I'd like to see a sequel to the Fantastic Four.
Why?
Because the last Fantastic Four movie was really bad.
Yeah.
It was really, really bad. And it's not that difficult to make a good Fantastic Four movie.
The only way you can make a good Fantastic movie is if you make a deal with the Marvel Universe.
I mean, how you do it, it had a lot of potential.
Hmm.
Look, honestly speaking, क्या कहते हैं, the script, right? It wasn't that bad of a script. The problem was the presentation of the movie itself, right?
Mhm.
And a couple of plot holes. But here's the thing. Just, keep on that. Make a better movie. Make a deal with Marvel. Give it a bit more action and,
Yeah.
I would like to see a good Fantastic Four movie, even if it's a sequel. I wouldn't want to reboot anymore. I am sick and tired of reboots.
Yeah, but I don't want a sequel to the last one. I don't
No.
want those actors to be there.
Yeah, okay, recast them. We've
Yeah.
seen sequels with a
Yeah,
recast.
Yeah, like
right?
just like they did in they did that in Spider-Man, right? The Amazing Spider-Man. They just showed what happened. Uncle Ben died. Blah blah blah. Move forward. Life happens.
No, Amazing Spider-Man was a reboot.
But they didn't focus on his origin story as much. It was like the first 15 minutes of the movie,
Alright.
unlike the the main
Well,
Spider-Man.
okay. Let's talk about something that's a reboot and a sequel at the same time.
Okay, go ahead.
And they didn't even recast anybody.
Evil Dead.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
And Highlander. Literally every
True.
Highlander movie,
Is a
every
sequel and a reboot.
is a reboot and a sequel. Each and every single one.
yeah, but think of a comic book movie. Can you come up with anyone?
Which is like it's
a
like a
reboot
sequel.
and a sequel.
Let me think. Yes, it was a DVD release only. Punisher Warzone.
Yeah, it was a sequel and a reboot. True. Warzone or Diaries? Warzone.
Warzone. There's no Punisher Diaries.
There's no Punisher Diaries. Yeah, but yeah, man.
It's like
True.
Bridget Jones Diaries or something like that. There's no Punisher Diaries. That's crossover. Yeah, the crossover between.
Bridget Jones and the Punisher. Yeah. So going back to the Justice League trailer, no mention of Superman or
Okay,
Green Lantern.
let's mention a few things that maybe our listeners might want to go check up on.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. So Justice League movie is about to come out.
Yeah.
Do you know there has already been a Justice League movie?
Yeah, the really old TV one.
Right. Go check it out. I'm sure it's lying around on YouTube. Nobody cares. But go check it out, guys.
With the really bad acting, but a really stellar character role. The character roll call was excellent.
Yeah, it was
I
an
liked-
interesting lineup actually. So it had, if I recall correctly, it had the Flash.
Yeah.
It had Green Lantern. It had the Atom. It had Fire. Some of you might not know Fire. She's from the Justice League International era. It had
Ice.
Did it have ice? It had
Yeah,
ice, and it had the Martian Manhunter with the pot belly.
Why did he have a pot belly?
Well, he ate a lot of Oreos, man. Martians नहीं मोटे हो सकते ज़्यादा खाने से.
True.
He was always in the headquarters in that movie, so he's hardly ever going out and exercising. So it happens, man. It's called realism. It's called attention to detail.
Saving on budget is what it's called.
Yeah, my favorite Martian. By the way, favorite casting does not necessarily mean the show is good, but my favorite Martian Manhunter, right, was actually in Smallville.
The black guy.
He's always casted as a black guy.
Yeah.
I mean, the new Supergirl, But that was a good Martian Manhunter.
Did he ever change in that?
In Smallville?
In Smallville?
I don't know, full Martian.
Never, right? Only red eyes.
Yeah, only red eyes. But I don't know, the personality, the feel of it was very good. And that's one thing interesting that I thought about Smallville, by the way, is that it wasn't necessarily the greatest superhero show ever.
Yeah.
Right? And some of these episodes are really bad. But one thing they did do very good. They did good casting.
In Smallville.
Yeah. I mean, I actually really liked the Smallville version of Green Arrow.
Yeah, he was good.
He was Oliver Queen.
Yeah.
And funny and Errol Flynn type feel, And the Smallville version of Hawkman was 10 times better than the current Legends of the DC Universe, whatever it's called.
Yeah, but
Legends of Tomorrow.
But I remember you did not like it when it came out. You were
No. Oh, I didn't like the episode. Oh yeah. I hated the costumes.
The actor is too weak.
No. Actor was great.
Yeah.
I loved the casting. I liked the actors. I did not like the whole concept and premise of the episode in which you're like, okay, till this point we've been, no superheroes, no blatant costumes. No, we gotta change that now. So that change was too sudden. Suddenly there's superheroes in bright costumes everywhere. And I think they really didn't pay much attention to every character from that episode onwards, which was a superhero, looked like just, cheap cosplay. But the casting of Hawkman, the personalities of those characters and the casting was always good. I mean, I still think that's one of the best Lex Luthors I've seen.
Yeah, Lex Luthor was amazing. Apparently, the actor has a secret role. The actor has a secret role in Guardian of the Galaxy 2.
Who?
Lex Luthor.
Oh, Rosen, what's his name?
Yeah,
Rosenberg?
Michael Rosenbaum.
What?
And people.
He's gonna be in it?
He's gonna be in it, and people are hoping and praying that he's Nova. And it comes as a surprise. So that he's a good enough actor, man. He should be cast in many things.
He's a good actor. We hardly saw him after.
Yeah, I hope he gets cast as Nova, so we get to see him act once again. Even though he's been providing voiceovers for Justice League cartoons, he's usually the voiceover for the Flash.
He was Wally West.
Yeah, Wally West. So another TV series to look out for. I'm sure the Master Saab will like this opportunity to educate you all. Is The Tick.
Oh. Yeah, I heard there's going to be a new Tick series. Well, okay, here you go. Tick was an independent company, superhero, funny, humorous book.
Yeah.
It got itself an animated series, lasted for a good 5-6 seasons.
Would you call it the original Deadpool? Because it used to make fun of himself and
No. Oh, if you're gonna talk about Deadpool, and I know we're gonna piss off a lot of fans, I'll tell you exactly what Deadpool is. But we'll do that maybe.
Yeah, no, not the Deathstroke part. No, but the idea that he's always making fun of himself and
but he's not breaking the fourth wall.
He's not breaking the fourth wall.
Who what you're thinking of a similarly insect-themed character that was there way before Deadpool, breaking the fourth wall, talking to the reader, and that was Ambush Bug.
Ambush Bug was DC, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but that's another topic for another day.
Yeah, that one's going to piss a lot of people off. But Tick,
it's fine, man. It's okay to piss people off.
Then we got an animated series. And by the way, the animated series was phenomenal.
The live action was good too.
And then we had a live action series, a season, I think. It was very good.
I don't see why they didn't cast the same guy. He was perfect.
He was.
Patrick Warburton. Most of you will recognize his voice as Joe from Family Guy.
So yeah. The Tick was a funny TV show. It was a funny cartoon. It was a funny comic book.
Yeah. So
I wonder if the Tick's ever done a crossover with anybody.
Yeah, but I don't know. We should definitely look that up for one of our future episodes. Yeah. So I think these are the best of the latest news, and we will keep on finding news because that's our job, and you will keep on listening to them because that's your prerogative.
And we'll keep giving you these little tips on stuff you should look up which you might not have known about.
Yeah.
All right, take care.
Bye bye.